first known as the Meadowlands. EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And no chance to return this one.
Hey, you're...
For touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. This is caught down that right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. It's pulled in by the Chiefs. Inside the 30. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your...
How that shit hit you and get back to you?
For 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they
hey, I felt bad for the way they did you, so I gave you the ball back. Looking ass.
They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
Damn, now silly, bro.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go on fourth down. They send the tight end in motion. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have a Jets, and he's going to have the Jets.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll look to throw again. He'll go left side here and complete this one. 13 yards on the catch there, and the Jets have a first down. Give up the middle with Hall. He's beyond midfield to the 45. Down the sidelines to the 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Jets. Extra point attempt still to come.
Fucking ridiculous.
It's up and good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Putting the tight end in motion. That's caught. It's Jared Wiley, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. And you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Mahomes now on second down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Jets move out on top. 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now the New Jersey native who played his college ball at Rutgers, it's Isaiah Pacheco. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And it's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Jets looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
First down throw, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs get back in it. It is 21-7. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
He'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. The Jets have the advantage. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To maneuver at the 35. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Come on, set. Check. Warrior 70. Go.
They will run it over center with Hall. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down.
Let's go.
He'll try to run for it with Hall. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Jets first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And the Jets are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. A first down there. Gain of 14 yards. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Ready. Check out.
They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll try to run with Hall. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Jets. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. The extra point. Up and good. And the Jets add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Yellow.
Tight end going in motion here. On first down, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs are able to edge a bit closer. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Trap roll 80. Tag. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He keeps it himself. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here's Hall. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
18. Pioneer.
On first down, they go right back to Hall.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Go.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
79 Bronco. Ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Now, faking the give. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and He had no choice but to throw it away.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Dragon 60. Go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand.
Check smash. Check smash. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. They just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow. Color. Present it.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down.
Yellow.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He'll get this complete to Wiley, his tight end. And he's in. Jared Wiley. Touchdown, KC. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Take go.
He'll drop to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Hey, smash. Warrior 70.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Quick throw, taken in. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
19 Lions. Here we go. Here we go. Panther 11. Panther 11. Streak. Streak. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A throw left side there. Not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go now. Dragon 60. Hut.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Jets going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So we have a 10-point game here at halftime as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coaches, Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. 3rd quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. They send the tight end in motion. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Mahomes on first down. All the way across the field to the left, and somehow it's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. Now it's going to be third down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
On fourth down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are able to get it back within a score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here comes a return from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. First and 10 now from the 36.
Go.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The tight end going in motion to the left. It's first down, and it's Paul. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This one complete, right side.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard.
At the 5-yard line.
Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Putting the tight end in motion.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Come 19, come 19. Ready?
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. Hey, yo, go. Right side.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That one is complete to Hartman. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. This one caught at the 4. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. Here's Pacheco. No, he's not not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Attack, attack!
Receiver in motion, headed left. And he will score! Game on! Mecole Hardman. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go. 19 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a second down and 8.
Ready. Go.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. Look wide, get this one complete, and he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it, and they say it's 4th and inches. They're going to go, and it's Hall. And he's going to have the Jets first down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 on 4th and inches. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
The throw here is complete. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Tag.
A give. Here's Hall. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Tight end going in motion here.
19 tight, 19 tight.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up second and goal.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. On the give, it's Hall. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up.
So on second down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on third and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
They'll run. And he can only get about half of what he needed. Down to the 3, and now it is fourth and goal. So now, a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Wiley, his tight end. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 41 yards. First and 10 for Mahomes. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New York. A try here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. So this one in the win column for the Jets. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory.